Hey guys and gals, it's me Subday Rocket. Yep.
Ready for liftoff, Super Day Rocket. Get ready for it.
There's a lot of stuff that you can get with the Blue Blur's face on it nowadays. Of course, naturally, there is the video games, the video game merchandise. You got the TV shows, the TV show merchandise, the comic books, the comic book merchandise. Where's my Jewel merch? And of course, naturally, since there are movies now, there are movie-related merchandise out there in the wild. Just like these little McDonald's Happy Meal toys to promote the second Sonic movie. These were released back in April, but weirdly enough, they only now came to my country around June, which at least still makes sense considering, well, June is in fact Sonic's birthday month after all. In fact, the last wave of figures actually released during, Sonic's actual birthday, so it still fits, even though the packaging is a bit odd now. So being the Sonic fan that I am, I decided to collect all of the figures and decided to make this fun video discussing them. I was gonna have a vlog portion to this video, but I'm unable to get the footage from my phone at the moment. So yeah, it's just gonna be this video, but it's still gonna be fun. Anyways, enough jibber jabber, let's get into this, shall we? One thing I do find a bit odd about collecting all of these is that when they provide the Happy Meal toys, they're not in this box, they're actually in these paper bags for some reason. I don't know. Yet again, the very first Sonic Happy Meal promotion technically came in paper bags as well, so how many times you try to run from it, you cannot escape your past. Although yet again, they probably did this because I don't think the toys will fit in this alongside the fries and your food of choice such as nuggets or even chicken. Yeah, that's right, chicken. I'm not sure if any English-speaking countries also have the same thing, but apparently where I live, chicken is one of the main menu items in McDonald's and it's actually pretty delicious. Another few things that I want to take note before we actually get into the toys is that the fact that they come in the classic McDonald's plastic. You know the one. Although some of the coloring choices is a bit jarring in my opinion. But besides that, it also comes with stickers for your figurine. And yeah, you better put them on because if you don't, it looks like the whole gang is just wearing socks for some reason. Too bad my kiosk didn't get the memo.
Yeah, socks are cool.
As hinted at earlier, of course, it came in waves of 5, with 2 each. So let's get into each of them individually, shall we? Starting with wave 1. So the first 2 figures is of course Sonic and Tails. And they're running on some, I guess you can say, little chaos energy as it were. Yes, that's right, chaos energy. Apparently, according to sources like the Junior novelization, stated that the whole lightning effect that Sonic and Co have is essentially chaos energy, which is pretty interesting. And that's not the only fun fact within this book. There's even the fact that apparently Sonic's home planet is called Mobius. You know, Mobius, the forbidden word that Sega banned. Yeah, that's what forbidden means. So yeah, pretty decent start, although it is a bit jarring to see Tails with the little lightning effect because we never see him do that in the actual films. Sure, some fan art depicted it, but again, that's fan art. If you're wondering, all these figurines, or technically just toys, have the same function. They're essentially those nice little pullback cars. You know, when they pull back and then you let go, it goes on its own. Uh-oh. Huh. Which makes sense considering Sonic's all about going fast. You know the deal, so it makes sense that they did a pretty good job hiding the wheels to make it, I guess, kinda look like he's running. Anyways, if you were a bit put off by the first week's Tails with the little lightning energy, the chaos energy as it were, don't worry because of course in week 2 we got another Tails toy with the classic Tails running animation. Although it's not really running, it's more like floating in a way. But still, it gave us a nice little wind effect at the bottom, which was pretty nice, makes sense. And there's also now a Knuckles figurine that has the same chaos energy effect as the previous figurines from week 1. Now you got a nice little trinity of characters, which is pretty fun, and you can now replicate the iconic Sonic and Knuckles clash from the movie. Now we go on to week 3, which is definitely the weirdest out of all of these toys because yeah, not only that we have Tails with a snowboard, which he never had in the film, and I checked, it's not even any storyboards or behind the scenes material that I'm aware of. And there's also the fact that we have the Death Egg robot in this, now known as the Giant Eggman robot, which is weird. I know it wasn't called the Death Egg robot, because you know there wasn't a Death Egg in the film, but it had a name. It was called the Egg Robotnik, which I thought was a pretty neat name considering it kind of follows the modern Eggman robot naming. Like, you know, Egg Viper, Egg Dragoon, Egg Emperor. Yeah, I thought it was pretty cool. But it's a bit odd that they have this out of all to depict Dr. Robotnik in this. There are other ways to have him in this, like, I mean, you cannot have, you know, Dr. Robotnik just running. That would be weird, although a pretty cool homage if they actually did it. But oh well, maybe I'll do it whenever I want to make merchandise of my arch nemesis. To be more realistic, I kind of feel like it would be cool if Dr. Robotnik had his Eggmobile that you can wind up. Kind of similar to what we have in the Sonic 3 video game Happy Meal back in 1994. I think that would be a pretty fun reference, intentionally or not. But oh well, I mean, it's a pretty alright set, but again, could have been better. And plus, if you really want to have a third Tails in this little collection, why not just have him be in the tornado? I think that would be fun. A nice complementary to the Eggmobile idea I mentioned earlier. But after week 3, we got week 4, which provided us with one of the best figurines in this collection, at least in my opinion. We got Sonic doing the figure 8 move, or aka the Super Peel Out. Back when I was a young Sonic fan, I used to think this was the coolest thing Sonic did. So to see it in a figurine form is honestly pretty fun, and it makes sense for the whole pullback mechanic because you can actually hide the wheels under the figure 8 move. So yeah, this is my favorite figure by far in this collection. What? Although alongside that we have a bit of weirdness from week 3 because now we have Knuckles doing an uppercut. There's a bit of gust of clouds beneath him like Tails, which is a bit odd. I have no idea why this is a figurine in this collection. If I had to guess, maybe it's a reference to Knuckles punching that Splash Hill water truck in the movie. Oh yeah, Sonic 4 reference, baby! But if you're gonna do that, at least have Knuckles punch forward then up, because, you know, it's a bit jarring when it's a, you know, a pushback toy. Sorry, pullback. Of course, this isn't the last time we see Knuckles in this collection because he's also in the very last week of this nice set of toys where he's on a snowboard, which is pretty neat and I think makes more sense than the Tails snowboard, of course, since, you know, that actually happened in the movie. I have a feeling that maybe they wanted Sonic on a snowboard instead of Tails, but they had to compromise because maybe they thought Sonic had too much representation already, especially since he is technically in the surprise toy in some form. And maybe it's best to do a spoiler warning. Yeah, I know the movie's out already on digital and everything, and yes, this doesn't make sense anymore, but look, I just really want to use this version of the spoiler warning. I haven't used this ever since I moved, so yeah. Of course, the surprise toy is Super Sonic, and yeah, it's alright. I mean, look, I know when it comes to Happy Meal toys, don't expect the highest quality, especially when it comes to faces, but it's especially jarring on Super Sonic over here since he has to be this super empowering being and that's his face. But hey, at least they got the eyes right. It's red like it's supposed to be. They could have just have it be green. That could have been an easy mistake, but yeah, it's alright. I do like it that he's in his, again, I guess, floating pose. And of course, the nice gust of wind makes sense for him, and yeah, not a bad way to end it off. I'm surprised they actually decided to do Supersonic and had this whole surprise toy marketing in the McDonald's promotion. It's honestly pretty surprising they were like, you know what, let's have some fun and actually have Supersonic be a part of this collection, which is so surreal, but I'm impressed, even though I'm not the biggest fan of how it looks. So overall, this is actually a pretty nice collection of toys that you can add to your Sonic fan memorabilia. It honestly is a pretty fun set when you put it all together. And in fact, I kind of feel like it also really benefited the kids who actually bought these toys, because since they're all the same toy essentially with the little pullback feature, that means if a kid has all of these figurines, but they have kids invited to the house or whatever, they can, you know, have a fun race with these. I think that's pretty neat. I think that's a pretty good way of going about these toys. So yeah, good job McDonald's, Paramount, and Sega of America. And just Sega America according to the packaging.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light?
And with that idea in mind, I decided to put that to the test. I'm gonna have all of these toys race with one another in my house, just by myself, because it will be a bit odd to call up my friends to play with these kind of toys. So, let's go, shall we? Hello, I am your announcer today, good old Super Dane Rocket here for this special event. Of course, all of you have seen Super Sonic Racing. You may have also seen Team Sonic Racing, or even just Sonic Racing. Well, here today we have, I guess, Happy Sonic Racing, with all these Happy Meals competing to race all the way to this wall. Whoever reaches this area just wins. Yeah. I'm gonna be using this weird contraption to have everybody go at the same time. Hopefully it will work. I doubt it though. Oh boy. Get ready for disaster incoming. Here we go. I'm gonna bring them over to this side, and they will go over there. So here we go. I gotta have to do it like this. 3, 2, 1. Oh god, this is not. Screw this. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, go! Welcome to the Sonic Grand Prix, because yeah, it's much more easier this way. So let's start off with our first batch of contestants, Sonic and Tails. Here we go. Let's do this fast. Oh, come on! Here we go. Should we count that? I mean, they're fine. One more time. And Tails wins. Wow. Next up is Tails and Knuckles. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. And Tails wins. Yeah, Tails wins. At least I can use this for something. Next up is Tails versus Tails. Who's gonna win? I don't know. Tails, I'm pretty sure. I'm confident in my decision. 3, 2, 1, go! Shock of all shocks. Seriously, what is up with this guy? Maybe this is the reason why he didn't have Chaos Energy in the movie. Speaking of things that didn't happen in the movie, he's now competing against Snowboarding Tails. Let's go! 3, 2, 1. Huh. Wait a minute. Measuring time. Yep. Looks like Snowboard Tails is more powerful than Chaos Energy Tails. Now I've seen everything. Lore. But can he defeat weird punching up Tails? I mean Knuckles. My mistake, there were so many Tails in this race. 3, 2, 1. Oh, looks like Knuckles has finally defeated Tails' winning streak. And it's the punching up Knuckles of all things. Not the weirdest thing I've seen. Oops, I forgot about Robotnik, so I'm guessing you're gonna be racing Knuckles. So, let's do this. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, go! And Knuckles wins again. But maybe Knuckles met his match in Super Peel Out Sonic. Yeah, of course, now what do you expect? He has that one wheel. But as the usual saying goes, try to beat fire with fire. I mean, Knuckles is pretty fiery sometimes. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. And the winner is Snowboarding Knuckles. Not a bad winner. I guess he can make up for his weird looking face. But of course, there is one more character, but I have to do this. Of course, we have Super Sonic. I mean, Knuckles does have some advantage. Knuckles did punch the emeralds out of him in Sonic the Hedgehog 3, so I wouldn't be surprised if he won, but it would have been more fitting if, Sonic win this race, but we'll have to wait and see, huh? Here we go, the final race. 3, 2, 1, go! But what do you know? My Sonic knowledge never fails to... God damn it, I messed it up. It never fails to fail me. Yeah, I still screwed it up. The blah! You know, after all this talk about all the Happy Meals and just having fun with these Happy Meals in general, it makes me wonder what if the Sonic 3 Happy Meal commercial was done today with these guys.
Where do the stars of Sega Sonic
2
go when the game's over?
Sonic? Are you guys in there?
Speak to me!
Hey, here's a hint. They're at McDonald's in the $1.99 Sonic
2
Hamburger Happy Meal. Sonic launches with a push of a button. Tails launches with a push of a button. And Robotnik launches with a push of a button. There's even this sweepstakes thing.
Oh, wait, those are not sweepstakes, those are questions. How fast can you tie both your shoelaces? Okay, how fast can you say the alphabet? I don't know, let's try that out. Alright, I got the timer, let's do this. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z. Oh wow, 5 seconds.
So if you're still looking for Sonic and his friends...
I need to report a missing hedgehog.
Oh, you can go get him at McDonald's. They have the Sonic Happy Meal promotion right now. Wait, no, I mean I have a hedgehog. I have a pet hedgehog. I'm trying to find him. I need you to go to McDonald's. You'll find your hedgehog. No, I'm not talking about Sonic. I'm talking about an actual hedgehog just go. Sonic's over there at McDonald's, you know? You don't have to go that far. It's nearby. I know, I mean, all right, I'll go to McDonald's.
Take the kids to McDonald's, where what you want is what you get.
Yeah, I don't think they really lived up to that motto. Anyways. Alright guys and gals, thank you for watching this video. I hope that you enjoyed it. Of course, for my next little video talking about video games, it ain't gonna be about this little blue blur here, but instead a certain somebody who's gonna make his comeback. Whoa, wait a minute. There's one more video that I want to tackle that involves this blue blur before it goes for a nice, well-deserved rest. So I'll see you guys in that video. So until then, rock it on.